Hey everyone, Dave of Daveland here, formerly Finance Guy, and we are in Veeshan's Peak, and we are 72 boxing on EverQuest, a local install of EQ Emulator on my computer, so we're not on live. For those who are wondering, I was recording all the epic quests for Ruins of Kunark, and it's starting to get very time consuming, and I honestly don't know how to do most of the epic quests, even with the walkthrough guides. It's becoming very time consuming, so I did kind of skip over them. I gave everyone the epic 1.0s. I know it's basically cheating, but I just figured for balance reasons, for like where I'd be in the game at any given point, it just made sense to give them the epic. So that's kind of where I went with that. I haven't set up the cleric epics to res yet. I will get around to that soon, I hope. And for now, I'm just summoning characters back as they die at the end of each fight. If you haven't been following along, I have 12 groups. I have 3 tank groups, 4 caster groups, and 5 melee groups, kind of strategically set up in a way that they are synergetic and work well together. I don't have my buff routines fully worked out yet, and but most of my characters are fairly well buffed and starting to get better gear. But I think we're gonna really have to get to Velius before we get better gear. Anyway, we're in Veeshan's Peak for one of the first times, and we're gonna take on Hoshkar. And Hoshkar is, I believe, the first dragon you run into here. It's the first dragon that I'm going to fight. This is Veeshan Peak 1.0, not 2.0. You can pick which version to spawn by updating a flag in the database. I will show that at some point. I just don't have it in front of me right now. So Hoshkar is level 66, and he has 151,500 hit points. This is the first time we start seeing mobs with greater than 32,000 hit points, or give or take a few thousand here or there. So this is where the game really starts to become more challenging because you're actually going to fight mobs that are higher health and have more abilities. So he does hit for 919 and he quads. He doesn't attack very fast though, which is good. But we're going to probably want to use defensive discipline here, just because the high damage output. Not very resistant to anything in particular. We can use any kind of magic on him, which is good. He is slowable. He does flurry, so we're definitely going to want to have some kind of defensive up boost. That means he can attack up to 6 times per round. And if he were to hit for max damage 6 times, which he likely won't, and you'll probably dodge or parry or riposte. But if you were to hit full 6 hits, 919, you would, almost any tank at this point would get creamed. That would be the end of your tank without defensive up. For whatever reason, he's snareable. That's interesting. But let's look at the spells he casts. So he only casts one spell, Disease Cloud. It is a melee speed debuff, and it does 1,250 damage, and he casts it every 12 seconds. So this is gonna, and it's a disease negative 150. It's very hard to resist at this point in the game. Most of my characters have resist gear. I think I have like maybe 15 or 20 characters that still don't. Just kind of doing a certain formula to give them resist gear based on the platinum and the diamonds and blue diamonds that I find. I'm kind of like, I'm working out a way to make it so that I have it as I progress versus giving it to everyone. But we're almost there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually tell my bards to play melody, poison, disease, just to get up those disease debuffs, just to make this a little easier to resist. I don't think I'll resist it because I do not have Talisman of Epiration cast on everyone. For some reason, my shaman aren't casting it. I might have a typo in the macro, or something's wrong, and or maybe I'm using the wrong spell. So I will not resist this AoE. I'm fairly certain. So I did clear all the trash mobs with pound kill just to kind of clear the way for the video. And Hoshkar is right over here. I'm just going to double check to make sure he doesn't rampage, because if he rampages, we're going to want to pull someone else. So he doesn't rampage. That's great. I noticed a lot of mobs in Veeshan's Peak drop weapons, and at this point in the game, you're probably going to have epic weapons. So I don't really know if anything in this zone is an upgrade besides the few armor pieces that do drop, including the robe of the Azure Sky off of Faradar. So I'm not really sure why I'm going to spend, if I'm going to spend any time in this zone after I record videos for each fight. Oh, let's see if I can get this guy's attention. Probably should pull with, not my main tank, but I'm pulling with my main tank, and that's okay. And this is probably going to cost me my life. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, it did. Yeah, that was stupid. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to go tank with Allie. Come on, Allie. Step up to the base. Let's go get Hoshkar. And probably would help if I had my disciplines on my hotbar. So gonna get. Man, this is annoying. That's completely my bad. Completely my bad. I totally messed that up. It happens though. It happens. Sometimes I do stupid things. So what I'm gonna do is real quick. Let's see, he already went back to his spawn point. He already is back to his spawn point. That's okay. That's fine. Dave will get rebuffed. We're gonna have Ali stay right here. This is why I have multiple warriors, and we're just gonna have Buddy. I think Buddy has some Antonian javelin, so we'll just pull with that. No big deal. Hopefully Ali survives. She's pretty well geared too. I try to keep my warriors top notch because this does happen where I do stupid things like I just did. And can I not see him from here? Maybe if I cast Levitate on everyone, I would be able to pull the stupid dragon, but that's okay. There we go. Perfect. All right, we're fine now. Hopefully Buddy can get back. Oh my god, Buddy. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. Let's go do this. Now we're fine. I just realized that I did not put Furious on my discipline bar for ally. I put Evasive and Defensive, which is not super helpful. It's okay. It's been a rough week, guys. It's been a rough week. I don't have hotkeys on ally, so I'm just gonna type debuff on / debuffs on. It's gonna get him debuffed. I actually have a terrible UI on all my characters except for Dave. In fact, Dave's is pretty terrible too. But just let's bring this up so we can kind of see what we're doing. And then we're gonna do dots on. And I'm just gonna build up aggro because this guy will probably rip through any of my other characters. And now we're gonna assist, and we're just gonna burn him down. I don't think this is. I feel like Hoshkar is really not a hard fight. The really hard fight is Nexona, and I still haven't figured out how to kill her. And I haven't tried many of the fights in this zone yet. I killed Silverwing. I wiped on Nexona, and I said, "F it, I'll come back another day." Nexona has a terrible dot that is. I think you need to AOE heal through it, and I think that I set up the AOE heals in the macros today to hope that we can kill Nexona. We'll see. As you can see, this fight is not very difficult after, kind of the initial struggle of the pull, which does happen, and it's okay. Not a big deal. And Hoshkar is enraged, so I'm going to turn off auto attack, and Hoshkar is dead. So, he dropped Green Dragon Scales. That's great. So this is another place to get your Warrior Epic item, the Green Dragon Scales. You can get them off Civilius, which is the much easier fight, but obviously you can get them here. So he's going to drop this Ranger weapon. This is a really great proc, 620 damage per hit. If you don't have your epic, that's like definitely the weapon to have. I don't even know. That proc actually might do more damage than the epic. I'm not sure. It might be good on mobs that have high AC. Don't really know much about this weapon. I feel like the epics would be better than that. So I'm not going to loot anything. Kind of a waste. It's unfortunate. But yeah, that was Hoshkar. And I'm just gonna bring everyone back to life. I think it was just Buddy is dead. Not gonna do loot because there's really not really anything worth looting. I have this item this hotkey right here to dispel all the debuffs off everyone, so we can kind of just continue and not wait for it to wear off or cure it on everyone. So it's just very time consuming. So if you like what you see, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I do have a Patreon if that would interest you, but it's totally up to you. I will keep posting EverQuest videos, and at the point of you guys watching this, I may have started posting videos from other games. I have them on my computer. I don't know. It's September 28th right now, but you're gonna be watching this video in October, so I may have posted other videos. So if you like those videos and you want to see more of that stuff, let me know. Let's leave it in the comments, and otherwise, I will talk to you soon.